Hi, folks. Welcome back to Pop Up Fizzle. I'm Jeff.
I'm Heidi.
And we are back with the series finale, the last hour of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Now, if you joined us for the first hour of this two-part finale, you'll know that our video cut out just a short way into the episode. And we had to make an apology for that. Very frustrating on our part, too. But we left the audio of our reaction along with the video that's allowable on YouTube under fair use, and so hopefully you joined us for that. I know that was less than thrilling, but we are back for this last hour now. Heidi, the previous hour ended with the arrival of Fitz.
Yay!
Very cool. Definitely excited to see what happens next. Any thoughts, any predictions, anything?
No, anything is game for this last hour of the series. Anything is possible, and I am trying to be okay with that because I don't know where they're going to go, how they're going to land anything, and who's going to make it out alive. So I'm just...
I'll say again, the arrival of Fitz almost got some emotion out of me, but then it broke to commercial on our side of things. And so I didn't quite get there because the commercial spoiled that for me. However, I seriously I know myself well enough to know that I have serious doubts about whether I'll be able to make it through this finale without tears, because I've loved the show for 7 seasons and I hate to see it go.
I hate to see it go. I'm not ready to say goodbye. I'm hoping for good quality endings, whether they're, the end of a person or the end of the team. I'm ready for that. I'm just not ready to say goodbye yet. So here we are.
Yeah. And we won't keep you waiting any longer. So just as always, if you like content like this, be sure and hit that thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel if you aren't already. Only about 17% of you that watch these reactions are actually subscribed. So if you consider being one of the subscribers, that will make sure that you don't miss content like this or any of the other shows that we're reacting to. And if you want the full unedited reaction to this, you can find that on our Patreon page. The link will be down in the description. Here we go.
All right.
The last episode.
The last.
Of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Back to our original timeline and save it.
We can go back?
Yes, that's where I just came from.
What?
Look, I know that it hasn't been easy. You made sacrifices. Clearly, so did we. We hoped that you would survive this far to give us the key to save our world.
Key? What key?
Cora.
What?
No, bubble's a great word, because you can make it bigger. If we use enough energy, we can bring all the Chronicom ships back with us.
But someone would have to
Stay behind and set it up and turn it on, yeah.
I'll stay. I belong here. I've already been given the privilege of a second chance of meeting all you fine people. If the Army taught me anything, it's that you keep me.
I'll stay. First of all, I'm the one with the scientific knowledge to be able to repatch the power. Danny boy over here is still impressed by a light bulb.
It's not accurate and nice.
And second, it seems like you and Daisy have a real thing going, and I just want you to be happy.
Aw.
They don't give up on friends. I know better than anyone.
Aw.
Thank you for everything, Agent Shaw.
Okay.
Ooh.
You the new guy in charge now?
Yes.
Where are we? When are we?
Quantum realm right now.
Oh, yeah.
Hey. Hi. Turn this Quinjet around.
What the hell are you?
Enoch, put your face on. You're freaking everybody out.
We had our happily ever after. We knew our friends needed us, not to mention mankind. But we didn't want to say goodbye. So we put it off. But we couldn't stay forever.
But Fitz needs to wait in here so he can be transported through the quantum realm to an alternative timeline.
That doesn't sound complicated at all.
While he's in there, you need to guard it with your life. Like there's nothing more important in the world.
No, we get it.
No, you don't. If you keep this safe, I will give you anything you ask for in return. Understand?
Yeah.
If I'm not back by sunup, open it. You'll know what to do.
Okay, I need to fill you guys in so you know what we're fighting for. So that we can map out a plan together and all be willing to do what needs to be done, no matter what the cost.
There's so many moving parts. Which is another reason why you're Bill Coulson.
for this moment, yeah.
Oh, so they're the ones that came in and grabbed May instead. Wow.
Oh.
No matter the percentages, these people always beat the odds.
Yep.
Go. I got this. Go.
Boom. And ow.
There you go.
So that's what she can do.
Yeah. Didn't see her do that yet.
Yeah.
I think I remember why we did all this. I think I remember what we're fighting for.
We won. Fitz and Simmons are retaking the lighthouse as we speak. Oh, a creepy smile. That's new.
So that's where they are. All spacecraft, prepare to fire on previously targeted shield posts.
And thank you for flying
Now
Delta.
it's my turn to smile. We just needed you to enter your authorization.
Oh? And what comes next?
That.
The cavalry.
Yeah.
There you go.
We're fighting for the very thing that gives us strength. Do you need me to tell you what that is?
No.
Family.
Family.
I hope you know how to give the Chronicoms orders.
We aren't giving them orders. We're giving them empathy.
Oh.
You friends or enemies?
Friends. As we have always been.
Friendship.
As we have always been.
There is no way to kill me without killing yourself.
That's the idea.
This is what we were fighting for.
Alia? Mama!
It was a loud noise.
I know.
I was only a little scared.
Me too, sweetie. Me too.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
I fought aliens, demons, and androids. And this is the first time in my life I've ever felt this exhausted.
Amen to that.
What do you know about being exhausted? You're retired.
Only someone without kids would say that.
Yeah, she's a lot.
She's the best.
She's learning to swim right now.
Yeah.
Send videos, please.
She wants to design her own fish.
She get Uncle Mac's present.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for all the many presents. One a year is plenty.
Oh, come on, Fitz. What about Christmas?
It's overrated.
Speaking of dorks,
Wow.
what are you gonna do, AC?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
You said you would take the year to reassess.
I'm gonna take a little time. Continue my reassessment. See the world.
I vote we make this a tradition.
Yeah, I agree. We can't lose touch. We've been through too much together. Miracle we survived, except for Coulson. And Fitz.
And Daisy.
And May.
Jeez, I was a zombie once.
So was Mac, actually.
Really? Yeah. Was I there for that?
Look, if this is a contest, I died like 7 times.
But I don't even exist in Deke's timeline.
I know, but either they change the signs or you program me a little stupider so you can feel superior for once.
Swear on all things holy, you were always as stupid.
Don't slow down, Davis. You're late. I'm giving the lecture. That's not late. That's dramatic.
Yeah.
You received the package.
Sitting right in front of me. Just need the code.
136. It's in there. Along with a little, going away present.
Wow. Yeah, Mac.
How's it going with your new recruit?
She's doing great. It's funny what can happen when someone believes in you.
Give me a call when you get back.
Yes, sir.
They good?
They're good.
Hey, you have to see this. Amazing, right?
It's beautiful.
Is it? It is.
You know it is. Lola.
Hey, Lola. Ooh. Ah.
Yeah.
That's nifty.
Cool.
And that is it for the last episode of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Heidi, I know we're just ending this episode, so you may need a second, but
Yeah.
what are your initial thoughts?
I am so glad that our team made it through. So there's that. Yeah, that was the last time they were in the room together, but everyone who was important made it out, and everyone played an important role. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And Deke's out there somewhere doing something. He's still alive.
Oh,
so yeah,
like,
for sure.
Yeah, like Max said, probably selling out Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
and-
So
yeah.
it's fine. It's fine. So everyone lived. Thank goodness.
And I like that they didn't milk any of the goodbyes for emotions. They were just nice. They were good. They're still family. They're still a part of each other's lives. They're just not in the same room.
And on the same missions.
Right.
So that's fine.
So that's really cool. And it leaves us in a cool place to wonder how or if these folks will pop back up into anything Marvel related.
I would love to see Phil Coulson pop in and be something interesting in the next stage of the MCU for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because why
it would
wouldn't
be
he
a way that since you lost Robert Downey Jr. as a through character, going all the way back to 2008, Phil Coulson was in that movie too. It would be cool to have him be a part of the MCU going forward in his new sort of indestructible and, ready to fight shape. So
tech and techie and all of that stuff. New superpowers for Phil.
Yeah. Very cool. Cool to see Melinda using her newfound empathy to teach the next generation and to be a part of that. Coulson Academy, sweet.
That's awesome.
Nice and what I hoped for, that Fitzsimmons would get a happy ending.
Thankfully.
Yeah,
Finally.
when you're watching a Whedon production, you always get a little bit nervous about whether people are going to get a happy ending. I'm glad that, and it makes sense that Sousa wasn't in that last scene because he wasn't a part of the team for long. But nice to know that he also got a happy ending and a chance at a relationship, and that Daisy has her sister, and that there's hope for Cora after all.
Yeah.
So lots of good endings for our characters. Sadly, Enoch did die in that previous episode, but his sacrifice counted for a lot.
Yeah.
Very nice to have the time travel sort of multi-universal approach that Fitz was explaining in this that ties back into Avengers Endgame and to so many other MCU things, the quantum realm and, which has connections to Ant-Man and Doctor Strange and all of those things. So,
why wouldn't why wouldn't that tech be available to him? So, okay, it's all good. I'm I wasn't ready to say goodbye, and I'm still kind of in that zone, but it's nice to see that everyone got something good. Like I said, if they can't be happy, at least they're quality endings. And for everybody, we got a quality ending, and I was really happy to see all of that. So,
and it makes sense they would use something like the framework as a way of meeting together, being together when they can't be together.
Yeah.
So that's a cool use of that technology. Fitzsimmons' child, super cute.
Oh, yeah.
Cute ending for them, absolutely. Yeah. I really don't have any complaints about that ending at all. Sometimes the show ends and you're just like, man, I liked it all except for... Like, I really liked all of that.
Yeah, there was, I think they understood that the fans had put in 7 years, as did they, but to really invest in all of these characters and really make them care about this group, this family, this team, and really give them something that was really a good ending for everyone, which is all we can always hope for.
Yeah, well, and even Deke's ending, I think it makes total sense because he felt at home in the 80s in a way that he didn't seem to feel
anywhere else.
And so, for him, he doesn't have to necessarily put future tech to work for him or whatever. He can just be the leader of S.H.I.E.L.D. in that universe and give them some cool toys to help them on their mission.
Yeah.
Be the cool guy and do his thing. So, and by giving his grandparents a chance at a future, obviously that's something he would sacrifice for. So
absolutely.
Very cool ending for everybody, I thought. And very glad to see the villains get theirs in the end. And I am glad when the day is done that Cora got a chance at redemption and that they played. Because I literally thought in that last episode, I thought they killed her. I missed the part where he said to lock her up. So I'm so glad that she was alive. That Daisy gets a chance to have blood family, as opposed to just the S.H.I.E.L.D. gang. And, all of that made for a nice, happy ending. I appreciate that.
Yeah, so...
I'm going to miss these guys. I'm going to miss the show, for sure. I feel like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is the little show that could. I feel like it constantly surprised people with the quality of its storytelling and its effects and that kind of thing. And I think that, early on, everybody was excited about it because we had lost Coulson in Avengers, and to have him back was reason enough to get people on board. And I think that first season, as they were building toward that turn mid-season 1, I think a lot of people fell off and just thought that it was going to be some kind of standard episode of the week spy show.
They missed out.
And missed out on what Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was building for its audience. And, man, I look back, we've been watching a lot of other reactors reacting to previous seasons, and I love seeing those moments from previous seasons to reminisce about how well this show was built and how well these relationships were put together. I said to Heidi, I believe it was yesterday, that what I love about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is that they can put any two characters together, whether they've had a lot of screen time or not, and because the relationships have been built so well, you always get a good team up. So you put Mac and Daisy together, it's fun. You put Deke and Daisy together, it's fun. You put Coulson and Mac together, it's fun. You put Deke and Fitz together, it's fun. You put, no matter who you put together, you buy the relationship and it makes for a fun thing. And most shows cannot do that.
No.
Most shows cannot pull two random characters together and expect magic. And this show has been able to do that. So
every time.
I love it. Everyone involved with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., from the directors and producers to the cast, the crew, everyone, down to catering. The fact that you guys made 7 seasons worth of must-see television is fantastic.
Yeah, kudos.
And you should be very proud of yourselves for giving fans of the Marvel Cinematic Universe this show to watch weekly. most of the time, to keep us invested and to give us a behind-the-scenes look at a different angle of the MCU. I know things didn't always work out as far as crossovers and things that you probably hoped to do, but you never failed to give us quality television, and for that, you should be very proud.
Yeah, and it would be amazing to see Phil Coulson once again on the big screen, but
Listen,
it's okay.
I would be happy to see any of them in any form come back in any sort of MCU thing. Yeah. Absolutely.
Even name drops, that would be amazing. Just little things.
And Star Wars, the Star Wars universe has managed to do that by giving us name drops of Rebels characters in movies like Rogue One, and giving us the Ghost ship in things like The Rise of Skywalker and those kinds of things. So there's no reason Marvel can't do that, even if it is just a name drop, even if it is just a mention of, we just talked to, Director McKenzie, and he's given us authorization to do this thing or whatever, or we just pulled 3 fresh agents out of the Coulson Academy. They just graduated. They're brand new. We're going to put them to work. And this, however they do it, I think they can honor what Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has given the MCU. And I hope that they find a way to do that. I really do.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. Everyone, thank you so much for watching us watch this and sharing this last season's journey with us for this series. We really appreciate every one of you who has joined us along the way.
Every single like, every single subscribe, all of those things mean so much to us. We're a tiny, tiny channel, and the fact that you're still here watching this right now means the world to us. So thank you for that, and we will be back with other shows, new shows, returning favorites, that kind of thing, as the days pass. We haven't decided on, we haven't locked down everything just yet, but we do have a couple of surprises coming up for you.
Yes.
So stay tuned here. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. And if you want the full reaction to the finale, be sure and check us out on Patreon. That link is in the description down below.
All right.
And that's it. If I had a shot glass, I'd do the goodbye, the agent's goodbye, or the spy's goodbye, I guess.
Yeah.
That Mockingbird and Hunter got. But yeah, it's a heck of a show. So glad that I got to watch this, and really glad that I got to watch it with you, and with you.
And with you.
All right, that's it for us. Until next time, folks.
Bye.
Bye.